Grade 4, how are you all? Today we are doing chapter number 3, fraction. It's lesson number 3, which is converting fraction. First of all, I'll explain you how we will convert the fraction into a normal and simplest form. Look at this. How many circles do you see? There are 3 circles. And how many the pieces are shaded? In each circle, we have a half shaded portions. The improper fraction basically showing right now is 3 2 because we have a 3 shaded area. That's why we are writing the 3, and each circle is divided into a 2 part. That's why we are writing the 2 in the denominator. How can you change it into a mixed numbers? How you can do? First of all, you have to combine. There are 3 shaded halves and 2 shaded makes a one whole. You already know how to make it. That's why. Okay, this is a one whole and this is half. So there are one whole and one half. How you can write in the form of a fraction? One half, one half, one half. I told you that when we have a same denominator, we simply add the numerators. 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 3. Okay. So what way we can write? Also 2 upon 2, and 2 upon 2 is making the one whole. So we will write one whole, and you know how to write it, 1 and 1.5 in the form of this one. Okay, this is called the mixed number. The mixed number is one whole and 1.5. Now we have a question number 2 in which we have to change 7 upon 3 to a mixed number. First of all, look at this bar scale. 0, 1 upon 3, 2 upon 3, 3 upon 3. This means it's a 1. 4 upon 3, 5 upon 3, 6 upon 3, 7 upon 3. You have to notice it because it's a one whole, so we can write in the form of improper fraction. It's a one whole and one third. It's also a one whole and two third. Similarly, it's a 2 because it's a 3 and 6. Both are coming in the same table. Also, we know that how to solve it. 3 1 is 3 and 3 2 is 6. So it will be the two wholes. And this is 2 whole and one third, sorry. So how you can write 7 third is equal to 3 half, 3 3, 1 whole means 3 3, 1 more, and then you have to add 1 third. So what it will be? It will be the 2 wholes and 1 third. 2 wholes and 1 third. Okay, this value will be the 1 third. And how you can write 2 whole and 1 third in the form of a mixed fraction, mixed number? You will write like this. Look at this. 6 third is equal to a 2 wholes. Okay, so this value will be the 2 wholes and 1 third, like this. This is a one whole and 1 third. So it will be the 2 whole and 1 third. We also change in this way. It means we have a two way to solve this question. Second way is 7 third and 6 third plus 1 half, because it's equal to 2 wholes equal to 6 third. So we can write 6 third and this is the 1 third. So we can write this like this. And you already know 6 third will be equal to 2. So we are writing the 2. 6 third is equal to 2. So we are writing the 2. And then you have 1 third. So how you can write in the form of a mixed number? 2 third, like this. Okay. Now we have a question number 3, which is change 10 6 to a mixed number. Express it in the simplest form. You have to express it in the simplest form. How? First of all, it showing you so the number line 0, 1 upon 6, 2 upon 6, 3 upon 6, 4 upon 6, 5 upon 6. It's a 6 upon 6. And you know that when the denominator and numerators are same, it means it's a one whole. First time. Okay? So we will write one whole. This is 7 upon 6, 8 upon 6, 9 upon 6, 10 upon 6, 11 upon 6. So they are asking what is the 10 upon 6 value is. So look at this. 1 whole 1 over 6, 1 whole 2 over 6, 1 whole 3 upon 6. So what it will be? 1 wholes 4 upon 6, 1 whole 5 upon 6, and this is the 2. So it will be 4 upon 6. This is the simplest form. So in the form of a calculation, how you can show 10 upon 6, it will be 6 upon 6, this is 1, plus 4 upon 6, because it's a fourth value, no? That's why we have to write the 4, 1 2 3 and 4. So that's why we are writing the 4 upon 6. So what it will be? 1 plus 4 upon 6. How you can write in the form of a simplest form? It will be 1 upon 4 upon 6. But why we are writing the 2 upon 3 over here? Because we know that in the table of a 3, sorry, in the table of a 2, we have 4 and 6. 2 2 is a 4, we can write the 2, and 2 3 is a 6. So we can write in the form of a simplest form. If we can calculate it, we can divide it. So we can we have to do the calculation. So it is one whole and 2/3. Okay. So you can write like this. Okay class, now we have a question number 4. Change each of the following to a mixed number. Express each mixed number in its simplest form. So what we have to do, you have to find out 16 over 7. Are they coming in the same table? No. So what you will do, you will perform a division. Whatever the value we have in the denominator, you have to write over here. What is the value over there in the numerator? So you have to write over here. Read the table of a 7 to get the 16. And we know that in the table of a 7, we cannot get the 16. 7 on the 7, 7 2 is a 14. So I am writing the 14 over here. What's the answer? 2. So I am writing the 2 over here. And what we will get? Subtract it. 16 minus 14, you will get 2. So how you can write in the form of a denominator is like this. 2 whole 2 upon 7. This is the 2 wholes value, so you will write 2 here, and whatever the remainder is, you have to write here, and then this is the divisor. I hope you are clear now. Now we are doing the B part. In the B part, we have a 30 and 9. Are they coming in the same table? Yes. In the table of a 3, we can get 3 3 is a 9. So I'm writing the 3 over here. And 3 tens are 30. 10 and 3, they are not coming in the same table. Same procedure we will do again, because the numerator is greater than the denominator, so we can do like this. You can write 3 over here, and here we can write 10. Okay, here we can write 10. Read the table of a 3. 3 1 is a 3, 3 2 is a 6, 3 3 is a 9. So I'm writing the 9 over here. And here I'll write 3. Same method, we will subtract it. What we get? 1. So how you can write the answer? 3 whole and 1 over 3. 3, this is this one 3. This 3 is writing over here 3 whole, and this is this 3 is a divisor, so we are writing over here. What is the remainder? 1. So I'm writing over here. I hope you are clear now. Now we will do another part, question number 5. In the question number 5, change 2/3 3/4 to an improper fraction. You have to change into a improper fraction. First of all, you have to check how many parts are there? 4. And how many parts are there? We don't know. So we will find out by using this method. 1 2 3 and 4. It means each circle is divided into a 4 part, like this. Okay, so how many areas are shaded? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. 11 areas are shaded, and total we have a 12. So how you can write in the form of a fraction? You will write in the form of a fraction is 4. It's a 4 areas over there, and 1 whole is equal to 4 quarter. 2 wholes will be the 4 quarters multiplied by 2. You will get 8 quarters, and 8 quarters, these are the 8 quarters. And how many these are the shaded areas are? 3. So it will be 11. There are 11 quarters altogether. How you can write in the form of a fraction, improper fraction? It will be the 11 upon 4. So you have to write, you can write even 1 plus 1. How many? 1 plus 1 you can write. And this is the 3/4. So you will write 3/4 like this. And it will give you the 2 wholes. Okay, and like this, or even you can write 4 upon 4, 4 upon 4. As you already know, 4 upon 4 makes a 1 whole. So you will write 4 upon 4. Similarly for 1, we have to write 4 upon 4. and then we have to write 3 upon 4. And I told you how to calculate it. If the denominators are same, you will simply add the numerator. 4 plus 4, 8. 8 plus 3, 11 upon 4. This is the way how you can write the improper fraction. Now we have a question number 6. Change each mixed number to an improper fraction. So we have a 3, 2 upon 3. How you can convert it? There are two methods again to solve it. If I want to do it like mind maths, how we will do? 3 3 is a 9. 9 plus 2, it's 11. 11 upon 3. We can write like this. Okay, I'm doing like this so it's taking less time. Okay, now we have a B part. 8 5s are, you have to simply multiply this one. 8 5s are, whatever the value we have to multiply. Okay, 8 5s are 40. So I'm writing the 40 over here. And whatever the value is, you have to add with this one. Okay, 40 plus 7, it will be the 47 upon 8. This is the improper fraction. Okay, similarly, now what's in the C part? You have to see 4 whole 1 over 2. How you can do in the form to convert into a improper one? So first of all, 8 4 2s are 8. Whatever the answer is, you have to write over here. What you are doing? Simply multiplying. Okay, whatever the answer is, you have to simply add with this one. So 8 plus 1, you will get 9. So you will write 9 upon 2. Similarly in the D part, what we will do, 2 whole 4 upon 5. So how you can convert into an improper fraction? Simply multiply this one. 2 5s are 10. So I'm writing in the rough 10. So what you have to do next? You have to 10 plus 4, you will get the 14. 14 upon 5 is the answer. I hope this is the easiest way. You all the problems are cleared now. We have the home task. You have to do the practice questions, page number on 77 it is. I'm explaining it okay. So you have to do it by yourself. Just listen and then try it to solve it by yourself. Don't look the video to solve it. Okay, practice questions are, you have to change each improper fraction to a mixed number. Express each mixed number in the simplest form. So you have to convert it each and everything to a simplest form. How you can do? 23 upon 4. Simply there are two methods to solve this one. So you can do like this, divide it, or you can make a different 1 whole, 2 whole, 3 holes, how many holes will be there. So you have to convert it. Let me show you. It's a 4 where you will write here and it will be the 23rd. Okay, read the table of 4 to get the 23, and we know that 23 is not coming in the table of 4, so we will find out the value which is less than the 23. 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12, 4 4s are 16, 4 5s are 20, 4 5s are 20. If we are reading 4 6 are 24, it will be the more greater than the 23, so you will write 20 over here. Okay, 4 5s are 20. And what is the remainder? Remainder is 3. How you will write in the form of a fraction? In the form of a simplest form. Simple, whatever the divisor is, you have to write 4. Whatever the multiplication value you got, it's 5. So you will write the 5 whole over here. And what is the remainder? You have to write here. Okay, similarly, you have to perform the B part too like this. Simply divide with the 2 and you have to write 35. Okay, and read the table. अब you have to read the table up to 30. It will be the 34 maximum you can get, and 34 are coming with the table of a 17. So I have to write 17, and what is the remainder? 1. How you can write in the form of a fraction? It will be 17 1 whole, 1 upon 2. Okay class, now we have a C part which is 50 upon 6. How you can do? Simply again read the table of a 6 to get the 50. We know that 50 is not possible, so we will read the table up to nearest up to 50. So what it will be? 6 1 is 6, 6 2 is 12, 6 3 is 18, 6 4 is 24, 6 5 is 30, 6 6 is 36, 6 7 is 42, and 6 8 is 48. So we will write 48 over here and you know that we have to subtract it up to 2, and what is the answer? 8. So you have to write 6 whole number, 8 whole number, 8 whole number, 6 2 upon 6. And you know that 6 upon, right now we have 1 upon 3 over here. How they are writing it? Look at this. How you can write 8 2 whole number upon 6. And I told you that if we have a like this value and they are coming in the same table, so you have to cross it. 2 ones are 2, 2 threes are 6. So what will be the value? It will be the 8 1 whole number 3. This is the one way. And the another way to solve this question is,